Hey there, thank you for joining this reading. I apologise about the accident happening with the cards getting all mixed up. So I've redone this post for you, cards 1, 2 and 3. If you take a couple of minutes just to absorb the cards and feel their energy kind of thing, or put your energy into them. And then I'll begin to read them. In the meantime, could I ask that if you've had a reading from me, could I ask that you give feedback on the page, just your true testimony on how you found the reading? That would be really super, thank you so much. I said I was going to show you the deck for the Illuminated Tarot, and you get like 2 different decks in there, the sun and the moon, and they're really good because they're quite small if you've got small hands. And the other deck that we're working with is the Illuminati deck. They're brilliant for visualization. So yeah, I'll just give you a couple of minutes piece just to absorb that, and we'll get on with it. Okay, pile number 1. So we have the Cups in the reverse, the 10 of Cups. So this should be family, this should be celebration, but because it's in reverse, something's not quite right, so we get to the bottom of that. Okay, you're waiting for those ships to come in, and there they are, they're coming in. And it looks to me like, there's maybe someone works in the military, and someone's gone away, something that they've been through, or they've gone through really hard struggles, hard fights, yeah, with the with the 10 of Cups coming up, and the 3 of Wands, and then we have the 6 of Swords, finding balance in that within yourself and your home life. And we also have the World card. Okay, the World speaks about you understanding that things come in motion, you know, we're constantly moving, space-time continuum, yeah. So you understand that things come around in circles, that we have karma, that we have left a blueprint, that the blueprint's been written already, that you've lived many lives, kind of thing. You kind of understand the full circle of life and what it means to live. Okay. And then we have the Princess of Wands. Okay, so this card is telling me that you're somebody that's gone through lots of hardship, and still you've managed to use that to your advantage. Like there's no pain without no story. Do you know what I'm saying? Kind of that sort of feeling I'm getting from this reading. For the Moon deck, you have the 3 Swords. Okay, and this is up in the air. This is to do with just 1 minute, and this is quite a new deck to me, so I'm still practicing. So yeah, this is about it being up in the air, conflicts to do with a third party, not just you and a partner, or you. It's a 3-way thing that's going on. Okay, seeing the 2 faces with the 6, so that tells me that there's 2 sides to the situation, and you're trying to apply yourself to understanding both of those situations for the best outcome. Obviously it's a sword, so that's people's emotions and stuff getting played with, and there's there's a lot of conflict within that. Okay, so then we have the cards, which is about really unbalanced and seeking greater knowledge, kind of like this reading now. You're seeking like what the hell's going on, like because of the amount of stuff that's going on. The five talks a lot about spirituality, about hard work, faithfulness, applying yourself, duality, perfection. You know, I'm such a perfectionist, and so when shit goes wrong for me, like it really does have a very transverse effect on me, and I very much work with. I reflect the moon a lot because I have a moon as my main star sign, so I am very much affected by the moon. I don't like have moon direct. I keep like a book of shadows, but I don't like keep so in tune with the moon. I have a moon app and stuff and star apps, but yeah, a sensitive person really understands that the world that they're in, and that there's magic in this world too, and because of that struggle, that pain, they can really feel it, and they can really put it out into that spell work or put it out into those intentions because you've got such feeling with it. So that's what I'm sensing for part number one. A lot of fighting, like, to overcome. It's a lot of healing that needs to go on, and just as I said that, we get the Jack card, which is kind of like healing, healing of two, water washing two people's sorrows and stuff. So that's really nice, and because it's a heart, it's emotions too. So this is divine love, this is self-love, self-worthiness, okay? Blindfolded, yeah. So this is like your love kind of in reverse. So it's air, so it's love, hate, yeah. And if you're blindfolded to that, and I looked at this deck just before I did this reading, and it was so nice that you got the moon in it. And I'm sure you got you got sun as well, so well done. So yeah, moon is about your emotions, not being able to see things and uncovering things. So you've uncovered a lot about yourself through this emotional pain, through this hard time of like living. You've applied yourself because of that. Sorry, these are still the moon side of the deck. The number 9, and if you see, this is coming out of your shell with your with the wands, because the diamonds, fire, so wands, yeah. So this is like your passions, what's burning inside of you, is coming to the forefront of your emotions, and of your everyday life, trying to create something so you don't have to go. So you're coming out of that shell, from this hard time that you've been living for so long, okay? So you're coming out of that. And then we have the sun, and that's giving you strength, yeah. So as I say, you've got which is really nice how it ties in. You've got the 6 of Wands with that fire inside of you, and the sun strengthening that is just like top. And again, Leo the lion, so you've got these 2 roaring lions inside of you, the king of your hard work, I could see these spades are for pentacles, for earth, so what your hard work that you've put in, what you stand for, what's deep rooted in you. beautiful. Sorry, I lose myself. I think that was supposed to, yeah, it was. I do apologize. So I'm just going to carry on. I've just totally messed up. I think I've had to miss the smoke. Sorry. Right, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, sorry. Okay, so again, this is that that emotion coming up in you. This is really deep rooted into you, all this pain, and fighting your way through that, fighting your worthiness, and if you're worthy enough. Then we have the Five of Cups in reverse. So this is the Five of Cups. You're not seeing those the three cups in front of you. In a normal round of white deck, it'd be three cups tipped, and it doesn't really display that very well here. It'd be like three cups tipped and like two standing, and the gentleman would be focusing on those three spilt cups, so it'd be more focused on the pain and that emotion, rather than what you learned from it, because he doesn't see the two cups behind him that are full and standing upright. So feeling very much lost in like your emotions. And then we have the Queen of Queen of Pentacles, which is about you grounded. Okay, this is about you knowing what you want, and very much rooted into your beliefs and the way you see yourself and have others see you. Because the Queen, she's on a throne, she has people admiring her, so she has to be a bit savvy and stuff, so she's trying to keep that shit together. Okay, and then you have the Seven of Cups. So this is like suggesting that you're going to be lucky again in love, because we have the cups, but they're in reverse, so like you're probably just focusing your time on you right now, rather than looking for that love. You have got love, you've got that emotion, but right now you're focusing on what's gonna get you through, okay? So you don't have to go through all this heartache and sadness again. We have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so this is your creativeness coming out of you. This is you making something for yourself that you can say is yours, with that creative energy coming through. So this pain, this heartache, this hurting, this like almost tragedy that has been going on in your life, with all the uproar, all the fights, constantly having to fight somebody, is turned into that brilliant emotion that makes you create things, and you start to blossom and you start to transform, and you become higher in yourself and priestess energy. So that's really cool. And you have Eight of Pentacles and Eight of Wands, sorry. So this is about your hard work, putting hard work into something. Okay, with your hands, you're very good with your hands. And using your hands, you could be a healer, you could be an artist, you could be a music artist. You're good at using your hands, okay? And we have Priestess card. So that's really nice just to finish it off. Really beautiful. And with it having the two in it as well, there's going to be a transformation in a partnership, and that's going to lead to something better for this relationship. Okay, so that's part number one. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that it spoke some truths and resonated with you. Could I ask that you please put some feedback on the page? Don't forget. just your true testimony of how you found the reading, how you found other readers too. That'd be really great. What you want to see more of, we want to know, okay? We want to cater to you. Because we're all about healing and spreading that love and sharing that experience, okay? Which reminds me, we have the romance candles, and they're really good for like self-confidence, self-love, forgiveness to yourself. Usually if you're doing it for a romance, you would use 2 candles, one each person. For the romance one, you can just do the one, and I've anointed them as well in rose oil, aromatherapy oil with rose and floral scents. Okay, you can use them in the bath, you and your partner in the bath or something with some rose petals being anointed or something. Just some ideas for you. Don't forget, we've got the salts and stuff if you want some saltings and some candle work, doing some protection. We can do that for you too, okay? So yeah, that was your reading, pile number 1. Thank you. And does anyone know of any good royalty-free music? Because I would have had something like a bit heavier if I didn't have to go for the royalties and stuff. So if you know of any, please let me know. This is a bit jumpy, isn't it? I think so. Right then, pile number 2, we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is about his emotions, being able to keep these emotions in check, because obviously he's a king, he's got like audiences to play to, so he kind of has to keep his emotions and stuff like under wraps. You know, he's quite reserved in that way. Unlike someone like me, like Cups energy. So that's what it is. Sorry. So yeah, he's trying to keep his emotions in check, kind of thing. Okay, let's see where this is going. Okay, there's been conflict with I love these cards because it's got so much detail in them. So you've got like the blindfold and the woman holding the sword, kind of like Libra energy. Yeah, so she's trying to weigh up like which fight's going to be easier for me. She's kind of stuck, like, you know, that don't move forward out of fear. You know, I kind of get that sort of energy from these two up to now. Oh, that's where I'd seen it. The double blindfold. How cool is that? The synchronicities and that. So how is everyone doing with synchronicities? Is everyone like getting loads of synchronicity at the moment? I'm writing things, and as I'm writing it, it'll come up on telly at the same time. I'm like, holy shit, I was just writing it. I'm literally in the middle of writing that. It's like just so bizarre, these coincidences that I'm getting. So if anyone else is getting them, please let me know, okay? Or I might just be smoking too much. Right then, we have the King of Cups, like I say, with the 3 of Swords. Okay, so about moving forward. The Princess of Cups. Okay, so this really magical and mystical kind of card. And the Princess of Cups, she's more young, she's vibrant, she's a bit more footloose and kind of hasn't really experienced life enough. She's very out there. She likes to speak her mind, okay? She's not held back. And so that's really, you find that quite nice and refreshing in people. She knows what she wants out of life, and she's having fun with it. So that's kind of like the energy what we've got going on here. But she's feeling conflicted, or he's feeling conflicted. There's no sex to be placed upon this reading, okay? But this person is feeling very much noticing the partner's emotions, and obviously her emotions, and she's weighing up what is going to be the best and easiest fight for me, the one with less resistance, okay? And we have the King of Wands, okay? So this is the creativity again. This is things that are burning up inside of you, okay? This could be emotions too that are really burning up inside of you, because I can see the two couples blindfolded, and again we have like the Libra energy again here with the 8, but this is in reverse. Okay, but if I were to turn it that way, you've got like these scales there, so Libra energy in reverse, and Leo energy too, because we've got the sun there giving you the strength and stuff. We have what clearly depicts the female side and the male side, both blindfolded. They're not seeing the truth within this relationship. Yeah, they're not totally connected to one another. They're not sharing those minds together and those hearts together. Okay, their true intentions for one another is not there. And then we have the Four of Hearts. Okay, so this relates to your family. Really beautiful card, really nice, like Art Deco kind of look, Art Nouveau going on there. Alright, and when you see the flowers in the cups, that means a family, and really spreading your roots, and building on that family, deep love for that family, and very proud of that family. This card says very much a Mystic Mother's card, so I'm absolutely loving this one. You can see that the flowers are in her hair to symbolise that she has greater growing knowledge, beautiful knowledge in that mind of hers, and with the hand being held out, this is her offering her mind rather than her body or her emotions. She's more in the mind kind of person, okay? And we see so we see the cockerel kind of waking up, do you know what I mean? And with the pentacles, this means that there's someone that's a very earthly person, okay? And the kind of, like the cockerel crows in the morning, they're kind of like, hey up, it's time to get this shit sorted and get things put into place. I'm seeing because of all these conflicts, okay? And then that seems to be reinforced because we've got a double image, a mirror image. That seems to be reinforced again with pentacles. And the pentacle being held to the chest, that suggests that this is love, and this is deep-rooted love. This was love that was meant to happen, okay? And then again, that confirms it because we have the lovers at the end closing this reading, okay, coming together, a face-to-face. There's going to be a showdown, yeah? You're going to get your chance to say what you feel to that person and, like, tell it from the heart, you know? Because this has hurt you, alright? Okay, so pile number 2, absolutely love your reading. Thank you so much for please give us feedback on the page if it relates, okay, if you found this resonating with you. I apologise for my throat, I really apologise. Yeah, so please leave feedback on the page, I really appreciate that. So that's pile number 2 done, so I'm going to go on to number 3. I hope you can see this alright. I'll pan the camera over it. Do you know what? There's a reason to my madness in the beginning. First 2 cards. You know, I'm going to need my glasses soon. We have Queen of Pentacles to begin with, okay? So, really nice card, really grounded kind of person, very earthly type person, kind of Taurian, about money, about a family. When you see a lot of growth in cards and stuff, a lot of foliage, that's talking, and petals, that's talking about self-love, divine love. It's talking about a more earthly kind of love, mothership. It's talking about parenting, and being that all-round person, okay? So that's the Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, sorry. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles, yeah. So this is the juggling about of situations of home life, work, or home life emotions, or just everyday juggling of something, okay. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles, okay. So this is talking about, 10 of Pentacles. This is talking about family, yeah, and family. There's a completion within the family. Something has gone full circle and there's happiness, yeah. Okay, there's a coming together because we have the picture of the children as well as the lovers and being intimate and embracing each other. But then you have like the father-in-law as well there. So family reunion is what I'm seeing. But there's going to be some truths and stuff be told, I think. Or there's going to be some memories shared about pain and bearing those scars, okay? So you might be going to see a family member and you talk about some things that helped you transform some of your past pains. You could have grew up in a family that didn't have quite much, and you're reminiscing on them hard times. I don't feel like it's a reading that's saying that there's going to be struggle and fighting. I don't see any of that, so don't worry. But this person is feeling there's some conflict between lovers, yeah, a lot of conflict, because you have obviously lovers card coming up, and normally that would depict the hand holding the scales with the blindfold, okay, telling you that this situation is not what it should be, okay. The lovers aren't meant to eat from the Garden of Eden, yet they did, so they have now gained greater knowledge because of that, okay. So that's what the lovers is telling you, and this is leading you to feel trapped, is leaving you to feel, 'Within these swords, as if like they're holding you as a cage, with the blindfold on. So this is like reaffirmed straight away with the wands in reverse. Okay, so this is what this situation is doing to you with the wands in reverse. It's telling me that this family is kind of, the juggling of it all is kind of not what it should be. Okay, this may be leading you to seek love elsewhere. Okay, might not have enough love around it to carry it, or you're just needing to feel more loved and more important within your family. Okay, with the Three of Hearts being stabbed, because there's been some pain in this family, and there needs to be some healing in this family, and that's why we're seeing it the way that we are. Okay. The Seven, and these two beavers, yeah, going at it, working away, or they could be fighting for something. But it looks like they're sharing, yeah. So they're sharing nicely. So that's probably what's not going on. There's not enough sharing nicely within this family, and so there needs to be. Okay, and you both are the mirror image of each other. So maybe it's a case of too much alike, yeah, and too much bad influence on each other. Or it could be there's a lot of emotion there, but you're both just so much alike that it's meant to, you feel like it's meant to be, but I sense that this relationship went through some sort of breakdown, because we have her feeling trapped, and then with the with the lovers, her feeling trapped, Three of Hearts. Okay, her juggling all this, or him juggling all this, because don't forget there's no sex upon this. This is totally both ways for whatever sex you prefer to be. Okay, so this is telling me that there is a death within this love. Okay, obviously that gave you greater knowledge, because you have the vines growing out of the eyes and through the skull. Okay, so this was something you were meant to go through, and it made you grow within your mind. Okay, it opened your mind up to a lot of things. With the mirror transformation, you know, you could see synchronicities, and you could really feel at one with this person, but it came to something has come full circle as well. Okay, so it could be that you'd split up, or you're about to I'm not saying you're about to split up, but there is an end of a cycle, what is going on in your lives, and it should be one with love, because you have the family at the beginning, okay, and family reunion, and because we also have the Leo again at the end, but we have the Four of Wands with the Arch, yeah. So there's going to be a going through a threshold, yeah, and then the Lion, again, that Leo energy, that fire energy is coming through. Okay, with the clubs, with the swords, there's conflict within this family, and there needs to be healing upon this family. Maybe just a bit more appreciation for each other in this family, I'm sensing. But the death is also about renewal too, okay? Without something coming to completion, there is no room for something else to take that energy. Or like when you're clearing your house out,
you create a space for new energy to come in and occupy that space. If you practice Feng Shui or anything like that, that talks about creating space for new energies to come through, for new manifestations to come through, especially if you're working with your sun and your moon. Okay, strongly advise that you look at a Feng Shui and practice Feng Shui. Right, okay, I think I give you all the details that I wanted to give you. I do apologise. Don't forget, we're Mystic Mothers, and we also are Moon Ascending Beauty, and we're also like Mystic Mothers spelt without the apostrophe. Okay, so please give us a like, please share us around, please give us some stars. Yeah, don't forget we do all the spells. We also do the hands-on healing if you're in our area, we could probably try and source healers in your area, but for my area, which is East Riding, we can do the hands-on healing as well, which is the reflexology, it's the Indian head massage, or I can come and do home visit readings, or you can come and visit me, Sagins. I don't know if I told you about the candles, but don't forget we have the anointed candles. We have the salt work, the protection work, if you want to do black candles and stuff. So please give us a rating on the page, share us around. We really, really appreciate it. Talk about the other readers as well and how you rate those. Deeply appreciate you, deeply love you. Good night, God bless, take care, have a good one, see you later.